No. Oh man, I just had deja vu. That's weird. Did you ever have that? I had a really bad deja vu. Wow.
With us?
No. Just this. I remember this moment just now. This felt like, I felt like I had a dream about this. This is weird. Like a year ago, I had a dream about this. This is weird. Sorry. Did you ever have that?
Yeah.
Deja vu? Yeah.
Yeah. Marco is a filmmaker actually here in France. And we had like a cosmic vibe. We share cosmic vibe together. Like we thought about the same thing together and stuff.
Nice. Okay.
So this kind of thing.
This was meant to be then. Yeah. I think so. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Thank you, Ross, for being here in Mulhouse.
Thank you for having me. Merci beaucoup. Merci. My French is terrible. Sorry.
So my English as well. So that's something.
No. You're good. You're fine.
For a frog, I'm quite fine. But
do we still say you guys refer to yourselves as frogs? Is that?
Our
a
British friends we talked about.
Yeah.
They call us like that.
But is this acceptable? Do you not take offense to this or?
We don't mind.
You don't mind? It's no big deal? Okay.
We're so proud French people.
Exactly, yeah. The French are great. I love the French.
I was wondering, Comic-Con cultures gathers all kind of nerds and outcasts.
Yes.
So, do you feel like you belong to this community?
I am a nerd and an outcast. I grew up with Marvel, was the first thing I really nerded out over, and then it really kind of transitioned into, not transitioned, but also additionally Star Wars and Star Trek, Next Generation. Big fan of all of those. And I suppose G.I. Joe, I don't know if that was big over here, probably not.
Yeah, that was.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's surprising. It just feels like a very American-centric thing to be interested in, but that's crazy. But cartoons, I loved cartoons as a kid. So yeah, nerd culture is very much in my body and my bones. And I never thought I'd be able to afford to go to a Comic-Con when I was younger because it was impossible. I had no money. And every time they came through town from Colorado, where I'm from, I would want to go, but I couldn't afford it. And now I get to go to them on the other side of things. It's cool.
Wow.
It's weird, yeah.
Weird.
So I found a way to make it happen, but it took 30 years to make it happen. So, but it worked out finally, yeah.
So are you proud of that?
Yeah. I mean, I still can't believe it. I mean, it's like, I'm always so shocked that I get to go to different parts of the world and meet people and say hi to folks in South America or Asia or Europe or America even. I mean, it's just, it's insane. It still hasn't really settled in. It's been 10 years since I've been doing this, and I still am like, wow, I get to go around the world and meet amazing people, and it's cool. It's great.
That's still magical.
Oh yeah, very much so. I don't think it'll ever stop being magical, so at least for me anyway, yeah. So, yeah.
And do you think we all of us geeks look alike all around the world?
I don't know if all geeks look alike, but I think there is a general through line. There seems to be like a generally accepted like way of dressing in terms of what you're all into. Like you usually see a lot of the same T-shirts, a lot of the same cosplay over and over again, which I love. I think it's cool to see that no matter where you are in the world, there are pockets of people who love League of Legends or Star Wars or whatever it is. They all care about the same different projects, and they interpret it different ways in their dress and what they're into.
Yeah, that's amazing and nice to share this culture worldwide.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's amazing that like things like Star Wars or Walking Dead have transcended language and culture, and
that's
that they are watched literally around the world, and people talk about it around the world. Like that's actually kind of crazy to me. It is, So and Marvel too. My God, geez, that's probably the most universally loved thing I think in the world is Marvel. I don't think anyone. Star Wars is big too, but Marvel I think is the biggest universally loved thing in the world. So yeah.
And maybe South Park.
And South Park, yeah. Which is funny because those guys are from my home state, yeah. My brother used to know one of the creators' sisters, and we know who all the characters are based on.
Wow!
There's like very clear parallels between Eric Cartman is this guy Bobby we know. Kyle Brozlowski is based on, I believe, Matt Stone. Okay. And it's pretty wild, like, you know, so anyway.
Wow.
Yeah. We know the inside scoop. We know them. Yeah.
That's nice. Another cosmic thing.
Yes. We're talking about the cosmic connection. It's all around us. Yes. Mm-hmm.
And so about The Walking Dead.
Yes.
Obviously. I can imagine how stressful it was to join such a successful show as The Walking Dead.
Yeah.
That you were a fan of, I heard.
Yeah.
So how did you handle the pressure?
Oof, not well at first. I don't think I did. I mean, because like you said, I was a fan before I got on it. Mm-hmm. And when you're a fan of something, you don't want to be the person that messes up your favorite show.
I understand.
So every day my heart was just beating through my chest, and I was really worried about not remembering my lines or performing badly or whatever it was. And it took me about 2 years to really relax and settle into the role, which is not fun. You know, I mean, you want to enjoy your time there, but I was such a nervous wreck for those first couple seasons. And then, excuse me, finally by season 7, I just kind of said, it's a job. I just have to treat it that way and not get so wrapped up in, you know, overanalyzing myself or my performance, you know, so. Yeah.
That's pretty nice to know that you can reach that point where you can feel confident and relax as an actor.
Yeah. It takes time, I think, but yeah. So.
I'm an actress myself.
Yes. It takes time, though, right? It does. Are you still getting there? Or are you feeling confident in everything?
Like half and half.
Cool. Great.
I'm starting to get confident.
That's good. You're better than I was at. I mean, if you're halfway there, that's half the battle, honestly. So yeah.
Thank you.
Of course. Yeah. And you got a cool shirt too, so that counts for something.
Aha. Mm-hmm. I said that.
That's right. Yeah. We don't know if it's a fox or a wolf.
Yeah. Yes, people, you can give us your opinion about my shirt if you'd like to.
I think it's a fox. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see what they say. Yeah.
And so now the series is wrapped for now.
For now, yes. Yeah.
Do you feel like your legacy in The Walking Dead puts pressure on you, or has it given you new strength and confidence in your career?
Oh wow, that's a great question. I don't think I've been asked that before. I think it gives me a lot of confidence moving forward to go into other projects, because 8 years on that show was amazing, and I'm so grateful for it. But I think until and if they call me up and say we want to, you know, keep making more seasons of the show, and we'd like to work with your character, you know, I think that for me at least, I have to in my mind put it to bed. It's not on the table right now. If they came back and said we want to work with you again, of course I would love to do that. I'd love playing this character. Would love to put the arm back on and everything. Yeah. But more importantly, I think it's opened up so many doors with Marvel, with other projects that I'm working on right now, which I can't talk about unfortunately. But you know, good stuff, fun stuff. Just can't talk about it because of legal documents, but yeah, it's given me a lot of like confidence to just feel like I can play with the big boys, you know, like so often I think as an actor you're worried that you won't be able to show up in the way that all the big stars are, and after a while you realize they're all just people with their own insecurities, their own issues, and some of them are nice, some of them are not so nice, and you just say, okay, it's just a job. It really is. So also advice I would give to you and any other actors, don't treat it like it's like everyone else is better than you. Everyone's all faking it, you know, truly in this world, you know.
That's quite interesting to know.
I think.
But I'm not faking my weirdness.
Oh yeah, this is legit. This is genuine. That's good. Neither am I. Yeah.
Yay!
I also noticed. Is this bow tie? Can I wear that?
This is from my grandpa.
I would like to wear this. Is that all right?
Of course.
Thank you. I just saw that. It looks really cool.
Maybe it's a bit. I don't know.
Oh.
It's for a very small neck.
Oh, it's a small neck. All right, I'll wear it around my.
What a pity. Wait.
I'll wear it around my wrist. Maybe this is a new trend, bow tie bracelets. Do you think?
I think
we
so.
can get this going. We're gonna, till the, What do you think?
Like you want to look at your clock, but it's not.
Oh, it's a bow tie. What am I? I keep forgetting. Yeah. I think this is gonna be the new trend on TikTok. Mark my words. Yeah.
So you're also known for all these hilarious celebrity impersonations.
Oh, thank you.
So which require obvious acting skills and also a very keen sense of observation. So to what extent has it been a tool in your career as an actor?
I think that's an interesting question. I think it's helped a lot because, like you said, you do have to be able to observe people's idiosyncrasies, the things that make them sound the way they do, and behave the way they do. So sometimes when I'm creating a character, it's a combination of different voices or characters that I've, either interacted with in real life or people that I've seen on TV or film, So I think if you can spot those key lines of code, I suppose, that make a person unique, and you can imbue that into the character, I think it helps a lot.
Nice. I remember when you told the guy who wants to smile but can't, so this weird thing.
Matt Damon, Matt Damon's always, he just can't, he's restraining a smile constantly. I think, because I know in every one of his movies, he's just he's holding it back, and I don't know why, but it's very charming. He cracked the code. He said, if I restrain a smile constantly, people will fall in love with me, and he was right.
I'm gonna try just a bit.
Oh.
Am I charming?
It doesn't quite look like you're trying to restrain a smile. Maybe that you're try it again.
Oh, yeah, I'm cringe. I feel it.
No, looks like you're about to cry. Oh no.
But that works.
That
for
works
a lot
too.
of kind of emotion.
Exactly. I like the way you interpreted though. That's good. It's just on the verge of tears. It's good.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
So I know you were quite a fan as Wolverine as a kid.
Yes.
Yes. How does it feel now to contribute to the X-Men legacy with the new animated series X-Men '97?
That was my childhood, and it's the reason why I became an actor. That show, literally.
Whoa!
And I've told Cal Dodd this, who plays Wolverine. Years ago, I met him, I want to say 5 years ago at a convention, and I told him all this, that his performance on that show was what made me want to be an actor, and he was kind of like, oh, okay, cool. Or I don't think he knew how to take that, because it was just a lot of information I was dumping on him. But now to get a chance to work with my favorite actors and on one of my favorite shows of all time, and I think, I hope people feel that we've done the original series justice while also making it fresh and unique for today's time. I really feel like the writers have done such an incredible job of telling this beautiful story for an updated audience, and I hope we keep going for 10 years. I mean, that's the plan. Ideally, as long as people keep watching it, we would love to go for 10 seasons on this. So tell everybody, tell your friends, watch X-Men '97. It's awesome.
So I was very impressed with your interpretation of Red Skull.
Oh, thank you.
In Infinity War and Endgame.
Thank you.
How do you build a character so otherworldly, especially his voice and movements?
Well, that was really kind of a combination of my interpretation of what Hugo Weaving had done with the first Avenger, and direction from the Russo brothers, because when I got the job, I thought it was going to be a straight interpretation of what Hugo had done with Red Skull back in the early days, with just more high-pitched, sort of Captain America, there are no flags in the future, And then the Russo brothers very quickly stopped me and said, no, it's not that same guy. This man is 80 years in the future. He's been marooned on this planet, probably by himself, and he's cursed with infinite knowledge of the universe and all the people in the world. And and he's kind of a ghost now. You know, he's lost all that ambition, and now he's just a broken man.
So this higher pitched, very ambitious sort of sound sort of came down to a very withered, a very sad man who is just beaten down by life, and everything that he sees makes a mark on his soul,
and he's very, very sad about it, you know. And I think that the direction the Russo brothers gave me at the beginning of that day, thank God, because I think it wouldn't have worked if it was that other version. This version was much more broken and complex, I think, you know. Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. Like the bigger philosopher overall.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, he's kind of like Atlas. He holds the world up, and he can't leave. He's literally stuck holding the Soul Stone, and he is a slave to this stone. His sole purpose now is to protect and guide others to the stone, and that's what he does. He just serves those people who might one day get this thing, you know. So yeah.
So before we end about that, I've got one final thing to ask.
Okay.
How would you like to play a quick snippet from South Park in Red Skull's voice with me?
Soul Spark?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought maybe you could interpret...
Oh, South Park. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
You could interpret Professor Chaos with your Red Skull's voice, maybe something like that.
Yeah. Why? Great. Sure.
So.
Okay. Great. Let us do this.
Thank you
This
for
is gonna be
doing
great.
that.
This is gonna be great. I love it.
So.
I'm not trying to call you out, Professor Chaos. I want to join you.
Join me?
Yeah. I want to join you in your conquest of destruction.
But why?
I'm an outcast too. A frail child cast aside by society. I want to join you to do, well, whatever you're doing.
Very well. You shall be my accomplice in evil. Together we shall bring the world to its knees and make all those who banished us from society run, wrecked.
Do I get an Indo costume made out of aluminum foil too?
Well, sure you do, but I am a professor, and you shall be my general. From now on, you are General Disarray. General Disarray, yes. Now, let us go look for my minions!
You got very excited about that. Also, this needs to be your look from now on. This is a good look for you, especially with the Princess Leia buns going on up there. Yeah, I'm telling you, this is a good look for you.
Thank you.
So of course.
That was so nice.
That was
Thank
great.
you,
Yeah, thank you very
Ross.
much. Yeah. Thank you for having me.
And you enjoy your time here in Mulhouse at
Merci.
the GEEK UNCHAINED convention.
Merci beaucoup. Merci. Cheers. Yeah. Au revoir. Bye.